Another day of lockdown. Last one we found out we're just about to get out of lockdown, so that's a bit of a bonus for regional Victoria. I'm going to head back to the racecourse dam as it's been pretty fun, and I'm going to test out some soft plastic. So I'm going to do a bit of comparison between all these bad boys and see which ones work. First soft plastic is a 3.5 inch Keitech, one of my favourites, rigged pretty crooked. I was using this yesterday with a lot of success, so we'll see how long it takes and then we'll swap. Downsize the jig head and we got our first little ready. I figured they were all small, super small. I think this is mainly what's going to be hitting it. There's some big ones in here. See you, mate. So it's definitely the jig head being too big that was the issue. See ya. This hook's blunt as blunt. So far with the Keitechs, we've got 3 little tiny reddies. I've downsized my jig head, so sacrificed a bit of casting distance, but I'm getting hit every single cast. Tiniest little reddies, so just a bit of fun. Just see if we can get the same level of attention. They're not hooking up, they're the tiniest little redfin, but still interesting. Let's try something else. This Keitech landed 3, got hit just about every single time it come in. I just couldn't leave it alone. This Junkie curltail scent, shrimp scent. See what these guys do. Don't smell like plastic. Similar sort of colour. Ooh, they smell a lot like plastic. Alright, let's give this Junkie a go. Smells more like plastic than plastic smells like plastic. Yeah, hit already. Only one hit though, one little slight hit. Horrible sign, but anyway, get her out of the weeds. One hit on first cast on the little Junkie shrimp scent, whatever. So we're going to go to the Squidgy Wriggler. Brand new package, just open this, so see what scent it's got. No scent again. So I do notice those Keitechs do come with a very distinct scent. Just kind of like a tuna, I've been told it's supposed to be. So whether that's it, could be. I don't have any scent to sit on these guys, but turd of a setup, and it's in my finger. Jesus, there's a difference in plastics, there's no doubt about that. I've got one of the Shimano's on a 1/4 ounce jig here, which is bigger than what I want to be using because the hook's too big. Absolutely terrible to put on there. Like, I'm no expert at this, but I just can't push the plastic onto the lure and end up pulling it back off the hook. So that's as good as what we're going to get, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm bleeding. Try to put the hook onto the plastic onto the hook, so it's already not a fun experience. Swims, but do the fish like it? So far, no good. 20 casts with that, not a single touch. Try this dye or bait Junkie everyone loves. Don't really know if you're using scent on them or what you're doing. They're soft, no smell. Seem to be going alright. I might change back to the other jig head. It's terrible, but it'll work. Let's go. See what the dye or bait Junkie can do. Seems good. I have a strong feeling it might be the scent on the Keitechs. Doesn't cast that far with the smaller jig head on. It's getting plenty of hits before with the Keitech, so I've got, they do have a lot of scent to them compared to the other lures, but since then I've probably been giving each lure about 20 casts and a mix of bouncing along the bottom as well as just like a steady retrieve sort of mid-water. But the only one that I've had success with is bouncing along the bottom, and Keitechs only. Still fishing with a Daiwa bait Junkie. One little hit so far, but nothing. Not even the slightest bit of interest. So it's making me think that it's the lure scent that, so I think the Keitech's the only ones that are scented. I'll have to get some scent out of the kayak. And bring that out here and see what happens. But not only the other plastics that I'm using, they're not scented. They're a lot sort of more rigid plastic, I guess. So they're gonna last longer, but they definitely don't get the same amount of bite. I've got one more to try before I'm gonna chuck the Keitechs back on, because I've got a limited time today. This is the last cast for the bait Junkie. I think this is a saltwater bait, but it's white. I like white. So we're gonna give it a go. Got to get on there though. I think this is just a little bit too big. Looks good though. This will be the one I have the most confidence. Once again, it's got no scent on it. It's just, you know, something about white in these clear water dams. It's always a good choice. Better if the sun was out though. Anyway, let's give it its 20 casts and see what we get. No joy with this guy. I thought he might be a bit big. Although we did get a couple of good reddies out of here yesterday. So now we're going to go for the easy shiner. This thing, as you can see, is covered in oil. 100% has a scent on there. The swing impact's one I've been getting. How's this hook? It's terrible. The swing impact's one I've been getting fish on. Let's just see. This just glides on. Cracking job of putting that on. If I come out on the center. There we go. See what this does. Swims like crazy. Could be the color, I guess, as well. Like lots of things, but if I get hit here, we'll soon know. I think I've got about 20 minutes left before I'm going to bail today. Yep, there we go, hit again. Already. It makes me think it's got to be the attractant on there, so there'll be a part 2 of these, just to see if it was actually, like the Keitechs are a different plastic for sure, they don't last as long, but none of those other lures did anything. A couple of hits here and there, but these guys just, every single cast nearly there's something tapping it. Get it right out there, let it sink. We'll see if we can get 2 casts in a row of something tapping it. We've all got good action, so I can't see what the difference would be. The joys of soft plastics. Anyway, I'll give this its 20 casts and see what happens. Alright, a couple of hits on that Keitech. Let's put on this like old one. This one's been chewed apart. I'm gonna put it on upside down, see if I can get it to stay on. But I was getting hits on this literally every couple of minutes, and the fishing hasn't been as good since I took it off. It looks bad, but we'll see if it works. You know, they're not big fish, but they're enough to keep you interested. And when there's big fish, like yesterday, we got a heap of little ones, we got a couple of really good fish. Anyway, I'll give this one 20 casts and we'll see if we hook up. If we don't, I probably won't have a video, so I hope I do. And pretty much straight away, we've got one of those little reddies. And he has absolutely inhaled that. Like, completely devoured it. That is insane. We'll get this guy unhooked if I can and we'll keep going. He's already bleeding, so it might not be a great day for him. He might be bird food. That's definitely not the redfin I just caught down there. He's swimming around out there somewhere. It's a chip packet. With these things, just here, eppalock, wherever we've tried them so far, they just go absolutely fantastic. There we go. Again, on cue. Yep, he's come off. But, you know, well, they're just amazing. This hook's absolutely terrible. If he bites me tail off, I won't be happy. Well, they are small redfin, but, you know, it's still fun in a dam like this. I can only go a limited distance from home, so it's better than sitting on the couch doing nothing during this lockdown, which has been lifted, so I'll be able to go a bit further next week. Hey ducks, is there any fish out there? Show me where the big ones are. Come on. Don't just ignore me, that's rude. Got a fair few hits on the little Keitech again, so by far the fish pay more attention to that. At least these little reddies in this dam do. So it's interesting. I'm going to do the same thing again, but with lure scent in, well, next time I get a chance, so maybe next week. But that's it for today. I'm going to do a bit of bonus fishing on the way out with, bonus for me, because you guys are watching, but just on the way out with just something else that works really well for us, just a little mask vibe. Anyway, learn to use a knife properly and I'll tie it on. That's what we're going to finish off with, a little mask vibe with assists. This guy has caught a few reddies. We'll see how she goes new. I reckon we'll just pick up weed. Interesting results. I don't know, sort of really, I guess, what, not the best soft plastic fisherman, but you know, we catch a lot of reddies out at the lake. So it's just interesting to me that, you know, it's been happening for a while, but out at the lake, you know, we'll fish for a lot of other things, and it's either a jackal mask vibe or those swing impact from Keitech that we just clean up on. It's just happened so many times. It's interesting, even though the fishing wasn't good with big fish, you know, those little fish are enough to get you interested. And as I ran through every other lure, I think I had like 2 or 3 hits combined. Put that swing impact on, had a fish, a little sardine straight away, and you know, a few other hits. So sort of getting hits almost every time again. They're only small, but that's why I wouldn't hook up. But anyway, that's my little review on soft plastics. Hope you enjoyed. Filled in my day. My time's up. I gotta go home. I'm gonna run a lure past this bridge once. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I had fun. Hope you did. See ya.